My name's Angelo, and welcome to We Want Picks. Jacob and I are going to walk through all of our bets for UFC Vegas 53. These are our bets. This is what we did with our money. We're sharing it with you. Let us know in the comments what you're doing with your bets. And if you want $50 free, we're doing a giveaway every week to everybody. And all you need to do is go to wewantpicks.com/bets. We have 5 different betting partners. Sign up with any one of those 5 partners, make a deposit, and we send you $50. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, however you want it.
What's up, guys? So before you guys watch this video, I need to let you know that this was filmed before weigh-ins, right? So after weigh-ins, we now know that Rob Font missed weight by 2.5 pounds. Didn't look great doing it as well. I know that kind of changes my mind. I wouldn't have laid money on Rob Font if I knew he was going to miss weight by 2.5 pounds. I know Angelo was a little bit less confident in Rob Font now. I'm still going to pick Rob Font. If you want Angelo's thoughts and opinions, make sure you turn into the live stream Saturday before the fights, and we'll go over all the weigh-ins. We even had Carlos show up. 10 minutes left. Just mid-weight, didn't look great doing it. He's still going to be my lock of the week, but I'm not quite as confident as I should be. So we'll give you the full rundown Saturday, the live stream, guys, but we just want to give you that little disclaimer. This was filmed before weigh-ins today. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you like, subscribe. I'm out.
I'm going to walk through mine. This week looks a lot like last week because, first of all, the parlay is exactly the same. I'll start there. I have Tyson Pedro, Alexander Romanov, Jessica Andrade. Andrade and Pedro hit. Romanov moved from last week to this week. The parlay stayed alive. It continues to exist. And honestly, minus 130 is not bad odds. I got 2 units. Alexander Romanov is going to steamroll Chase Sherman. This will hit. I will get paid on this. Hopefully you followed along last week. Frankly, this week you can take Romanov, slap him together with a couple of your favorites, and potentially get some solid payout. Then I've just got 2 money lines. I got Rob Font at minus 128. I think he's moved to like minus 150 at this point. I understand you Cheeto Vera lovers are rabid, foaming at the mouth in the comment section, screaming, cursing, yelling. Some guy told me to swallow my own genitalia. You guys are nuts. There are levels to this. And there's the champions. There's the contenders, where Rob Font sits. There's right under that who are skilled, good fighters, but will never truly vie for a title. That's where Cheeto Vera sits.
And then there's Cheeto Vera. I thought you were going to say there's everyone else, and then there's Cheeto.
No, Cheeto Vera is a very good fighter. He's a very good fighter. He's tough. He's skilled. He's got good hands. He's good on the ground, but he's just not great. Rob Font, you can argue, is great. Is he going to be a champion? Probably not. Is he an all-time great? Probably not. But he has insane boxing. His hands are lightning fast. He's in and out of the pocket before anybody knows what happened. He's a pretty durable guy. He's got wrestling as well. I think Rob Font dominates this fight. They both have a common opponent in Jose Aldo. Rob Font landed 193 strikes on Jose Aldo. Jose Aldo landed 98. 98. Rob Font landed 100 more strikes than Jose Aldo. Then I've got Andrei Arlovski at minus 130. Full unit on that as well. He's fighting a middleweight that's just ballooned up to heavyweight. Jay Collier, his opponent, has no power. And Andrei Arlovski is 43 years old. Power is what would worry me at this point, right? But Jay Collier doesn't have any power. I think Andrei Arlovski just jabs his way, sticks and moves his way to a low-volume kickboxing win. He's done it in his last 3 fights. He did it before that as well, and he's just going to continue to do that. Andrei Arlovski gets that win. I honestly think all 3 of these cash, basically no problem. And honestly, I might do a parlay with Font and Andrei Arlovski together, get myself some plus odds. But I see this hitting. I see this happening. Those are mine. Jakey boy, what do you have?
Yeah, speaking of Jake actually said that he's going to finish Arlovski. He said he's going for the kill, so good luck with that. Okay. I think I picked Jake on that side. It's a pick 'em, but I picked Jake on that side. But yeah, let me just start with saying that everybody in the comment section on my Lock of the Week video is just terrified, cowardly clowns because everyone was crucifying my pick of Carlos as my Lock of the Week, but nobody would make a pick their own. I said, if you're going to criticize my pick, Give me a lock. I think there was 1 or 2 people that said, okay, my lock is this, which is underdog. Everyone else is like, well, I like this person, I like this, maybe this. That's not how it works. I put myself out on the line every single week and pick an underdog and have a 66% success rate picking all underdogs. So all of you can kiss my ass. If you have an issue with Carlos being a lock of the week, put in the comments below one person who is an underdog, who is your lock, and let's see who does better. So I obviously have Carlos, 2 units, lock of the week, plus 205. The other one, who I think somebody put their lock of the week, is Johan. I agree. I think Johan's going to win, so I also played that side. He's not my lock, but I like him to win that fight. It's a close fight. He's kind of a first-round bust type of guy. He's got big power, but the wrestling, he could get outstriked. We'll see what happens. I got the plus 107, just a unit on that. These next 2 are kind of hedges on my lock of the week and Johan. So with the Carlos Tatsuro fight, does not go the distance because I think that either Carlos finished him. I think a lot of people said Tatsuro by decision, but he is very good in submission games. So I kind of hedge it to where if 10 he does
wins,
win,
9 of them are stoppages. I don't know why. Yeah, I mean, Carlos Candelario's tough, so I get why you say decision there, but I actually think if it makes its way to if it makes its way to a decision, he probably
I think you would agree.
loses.
I think you would agree, Angelo. This guy is Connecticut tough. This guy is Northeast tough. He's going to be hard to put away. I think he wins the fight. If he gets inside the distance, wins a fight, I'm going to cash out huge. If for some reason Tatsuro cheats, submits him, then I'm still going to cash on that bet and kind of hedge the original money line bet as well. I did the same thing with the Johan Gabe Green fight. Does not go to distance. This is only minus 200. I agree. I think that this definitely is going inside the distance. So if Gabe Green somehow cheats and beats Johan, then I still cash that. The next one is Joanderson Brito. I think he uses grappling to steal around from touchy-feely. I think he can actually win that fight, but I didn't want to play that aggressive. There's a reason why touchy-feely is almost a 300 favorite now, kind of ballooned up. He is the more skilled fighter, but Joanderson Brito is a good grappler. We've seen him pick guys up, carry him around the octagon. I could think he can at least steal 1 round in this fight. That's the plus 3.5 at minus 110. I put a unit on that. What that means is simply he just needs to win 1 round on the judges' scorecards, and I hit my bet. The next one is under 2.5 rounds. This is the Gerald Mearshart and the Jocko fight. This is also kind of a hedge. I think Jocko wins the fight, but if this is inside the distance, if Mearshart gets him to the ground at all, he is going to finish this fight quickly. So this is another kind of a hedge on my pick. I don't have any money on Jocko, but if this gets to the ground, it's going to get over quickly. And Jocko he's not really a knockout guy, but he could finish. We've seen Mearshart get knocked out in the past as well. So under 2.5, it's pretty much a pick 'em. I put 1.5 units on that. And then I have a parlay with my favorites.
Before we go to your parlay, that plus 3.5 bet, Jacob mentioned it. You buy a round on the judges' scorecard. I like it. I like your plus 3.5. I think Joanderson Brito honestly could win the fight, definitely steal a round. I'll probably tail that. You're only going to get that at WeWantPicks.com/bets. We have 5 partners. BetOnline is the one partner that offers that bet. They're the only partner. I've never seen any sportsbook that offers the buy around.
I think someone mentioned in the live chat that some other people are starting to do it.
No,
there was something else.
They mentioned not that one. The win inside the
distance.
Decision,
This is no action. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, but not plus 3.5. BetOnline is the only sportsbook that offers the buy a round.
That's a great bet. That's a great bet.
It really is. Any fight that you think is going to go to a split decision, and you get good solid underdog there, it's a great bet for that. WeWantPicks.com/bets. BetOnline offers it. We'll give you $50 if you sign up and make a deposit. And here's your parlay.
Yeah, and here's a couple favorites. I think the bigger locks on the card. Obviously, Romanov is the biggest lock, but to get a little bit better odds, I went with Grant Dawson. I think his grappling ability takes over that fight. He's almost a 2-1 favorite, and then Rob Font as well. You mentioned it. I'm not very high on Cheeto as well. I think he's a journeyman. You can come at me in the comments if you want, but Rob Font should absolutely dominate this fight, start to finish. Cheeto will probably be there from start to finish. He is very, very tough, to show that you're tough means that you're getting hit. You have to prove that you're tough by being in those situations. He gets hit a lot. I think Rob Font chews him up with that jab that he's got. The only thing that might worry me is Cheeto with those leg kicks, but if Aldo couldn't really put Font away with those, obviously Aldo won the fight, but it was more his hands that did it, and Cheeto was nowhere close to Aldo in the striking department. So these are 2 favorites I liked. I stacked them up, got plus 168 odds. I put a unit on that, and I'm looking forward to Lock of the Week. I think we're going to be live reaction.
I think we'll be live for Lock of the Week on Saturday, but those are our bets. That's our breakdown. This is what we're doing with our money. So you can have whatever feedback you want, but this is literally our money. not telling you what to do, just sharing what we did. Don't forget, wewantpicks.com/bets, $50. All you need to do is sign up and make a deposit.